Okay, can we go back to the record store for a minute?
Sure.
Um, where did the name come from? Or folk joke opus?
There, you
Joke.
got it. You said it perfectly. It's actually or is one word. Folk joke opus is a combination of three words. Or was a, a solo album by Alexander Spence, Skip Spence, who was originally the drummer of Jefferson Airplane on the first album, and then he formed a group called Moby Grape and was one of the writers, singers, guitarists. And he made a solo album called Or in 1968. It was the first record I ever knew of that was one guy playing all the instruments. And it was on Columbia, and it was a very weird record, very, very weird record. And then Folk Joke Opus was an album by a British kind of folk rock singer named Roy Harper. Um, he was very eccentric, and just followed his own path completely. And it was just a fascinating human being. But the only real mainstream connection that he would have was he was close friends with Jimmy Page, and there's a song on the third Led Zeppelin album, closes the album, called Hats Off to Harper, and that's about Roy Harper. But anyway, we used Roy Harper's face from the Folk Joke Opus album on the sign of our record store, and and it was really I didn't choose the name. I'd been shopping at the store for 2 years when a new owner took over. It was originally called North Country Music, named after the Bob Dylan album, or the Bob Dylan song "Girl from the North Country." And when he sold it to another gentleman by the name of Vern Sandin, Vern wanted to change the name to make a clean break with the old store, and he picked the titles of two of his favorite obscure records. And we were in a really cool South Minneapolis neighborhood on the corner of a major intersection, Lyndale Avenue and 26th Street. It was really a great location and the real estate of our big plate glass windows on those two major streets where, record labels fought for that space, and we were very particular about it and wouldn't put up anything by artists that we didn't endorse. And some of those major label people would just be furious. They would just be, you can't do that. How dare you? You'll never get a Columbia Records promo again. And it'd be like, look, really, this is just the way we operate here. I'm really sorry, sir. But, if we don't get any Columbia promos again, that's just the way it goes, kind of thing.
You
So,
damn kids don't understand how this
right.
business works.
Well, it was really the transition there was happening when all the record stores I grew up shopping in were run by adults, and business people. And that was like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't, this is art, you want somebody who can, curate. You want it, or there needs to be curation done. And so it was when, the young people were taking over the record business in a lot of ways, and not being told what to do by the elders. So
The man.
yeah, the man, right, exactly.